My forehead is looking extra shiny this morning. Hello, good morning. It is a dreary, ugly day outside today. Zoom, who's Zoom? Ada, Zoom. I've had just a chillax morning. It's 11:30, so it's almost lunchtime. But I say chillax actually very loosely. We were up early. Everly had probably one of her last PTs. I told her physical therapist this morning that, I mean, she's walking and stuff now, and normally they stay on the case until they're starting to run, just to make sure they have good posture and stuff like that, and that she can climb the stairs. She climbs the stairs up and down. Well, I've only let her go down about 3 stairs, and then I start to panic a little bit, so I don't let her go down or up really further than that. But just things like that. So I told her, I was like, Maddie has her first physical therapy appointment on Friday, and she already knew about her toe walking. She had been giving me suggestions and stuff pretty much the entire time that she's been with Everly. And so I was like, I'm probably gonna have to cut back a little. I'm like stretched so thin, trying to figure out who's going to go where at what time and all this stuff. Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Turn off the TV. Google chooses. Thank you. I feel like Google's a child sometimes. It chooses when to listen. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to cut back to like once a month with her, and then once or twice a month with the intervention specialists, and just again trying to figure out everyone's schedule is kind of tight. So I did that this morning and then went straight into having breakfast, and we have been having internet problems, so the internet guy is going to come out and try and fix whatever the modem, or we've been having to reset it over and over again. And I'm just like, we depend on the internet so much. Like, the girls are on their Zooms. Yesterday I have schoolwork due today. I couldn't even do my schoolwork last night. It took me like 4 hours to upload the vlog yesterday. It just was a nightmare. I was separating Girl Scout cookies. Andres was taking some Girl Scout orders and stuff to work, and then I was bagging up all the ones that we have here at the house. And so yeah, that's what I did this morning. But it was just easy to just do it and not worry about vlogging. So now we're back to normal life. I've been trying to drink water. Last night's workout definitely got me sore today. I woke up feeling very stiff and sore, and it's dreary and ugly outside. We're supposed to freeze all this weekend. It's supposed to rain all day today, all day tomorrow. So it's cold. It's like 40, low 40s or something outside, so they can't even play. So we're gonna have to figure out what we can do inside to burn off some of that energy. And my poor camera is just like, shoo, it's falling off of a cliff. It's having a hard time focusing. It's taking forever to turn on and off. It's just, it's on its last leg, unfortunately. So now I'm gonna wait for Autumn Zoom and figure out what's for lunch for them. Hey guys, good morning. We're gonna start over today. Yesterday was kind of a crazy day. I filmed in the morning. We got done with school and stuff, and school was fine. I was feeling a lot better about it. It wasn't like super stressful or anything. And then the cable guy came. That was a whole other story in and of itself. I normally am perfectly fine. Like, I have no problem handling these kinds of things on my own, but this particular cable guy wasn't super friendly, which is fine. You're coming into my house, it's COVID, we're all in a mask. Like, I want you really in and out as quick as possible, right? So I really wasn't like trying to have small talk or anything, but he was not very friendly, like borderline rude, and was making me feel kind of uncomfortable. So Andres took a little quick break, and I had him talk to him on the phone, because I was like, this dude is about to make me go off. I'm like, he's talking to me like I'm absolutely the dumbest thing on earth, and he was asking me questions, and I'm like, listen, the last cable guy, we've had like 3 of you guys come out in the last couple of months because the internet has been messing up. The cable, our boxes weren't working, we had to turn them in, and we just have had a few problems. And so I was like, you're not the first one to come out here. Nobody has asked me those questions before, and I don't know what you're talking about. And so when we figured out what he wanted from me, he was like, see, this is what I was talking about. This is why your service is not working. It's because your wires are eroded. I tried telling you that earlier, and I'm just like, just breathe, Melissa. Because I was like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but you know, like, you don't have to be rude about it. But I wasn't. He's a strange man in my house. Yes, he works for a cable company, but strange man in my house. I wasn't trying to like be ugly or anything. So I just was like, like needed him to go. So I had stopped vlogging at that point. It was just the girls in the house with me, and so I handled it professionally, but I wasn't super pleased with what happened. Although he fixed our internet, which was the goal, and it was done and over with. And then in the evening, I don't know. I ended up doing my third day move challenge with Noelle Does Keto late last night. Like at 10 p.m. I was watching, what was I watching? Teen Mom OG. Oh, Everly's awake, I can hear her. Oh no, she didn't sleep very long. I wonder if she got scared. The weather's super ugly. It's storming, it's been raining all morning. It's super cold, like high 30s. So, and it's, the lightning. It's been thundering all day. It's just really ugly. I'm gonna give her a minute and see if she falls back to sleep. Hear the thunder? Ooh, I hate stormy days. But anyway, so yeah, I just at some point yesterday, I was like, okay, I call it quits. We'll start over tomorrow. So here we are. I'm having breakfast. I'm filming a what I eat in a day. So you will see that over on my hkitty1122 channel. And that's what it is. I finished my schoolwork. Well, that was another thing. I had an assignment due last night. Finished it. I'm done with the class, so I start clinic in about a week and a half. And I was up late last night. We got my COVID vaccine scheduled for tomorrow, which I'm kind of nervous about. I want it. I believe in science. I know it's not for everyone, and that's okay, but I am around patients, and I would like to get the vaccine. So it was like I knew I wanted to schedule it, but once we actually scheduled it, I was like, ooh, it's real. So it's tomorrow. Of course, I will take you guys along for the process. Okay, school is finally done. Lord, I think in this last, I'm getting myself confused because I'm filming what I eat in a day, and so I pick up the camera and talk about my food, which I sometimes do in the vlogs, so I'm getting myself all confused. We're done with school. Everyone's stuff is turned in. They're watching Happy Feet 2. Everly just went down for her afternoon nap, and I am very tired. I really feel like I could lay down for a nap, but I have stuff to do, so that's not happening. I need to eat lunch. It's 3 o'clock. I have had nothing for lunch. All I had was the Premier Protein because I had a late breakfast, so like an late breakfast snack or something. I don't really know. So I need to make something, but it's freezing, you guys. It's so cold. I truly don't know how you guys do it. Those of you that get like negative degrees, or you're constantly like in the teens or below freezing, like, we need a fireplace. It's so cold. I feel really cold. I'm about to layer up. I was laying on the couch with a blanket watching Happy Feet 2 with the girls, and I just honestly could have fallen asleep. Today would have been a perfect soup day, but instead we're having picadillo. So I've been cooking this most of the morning to reduce out the liquids. It's essentially just potatoes. You could use any kind. These are red potatoes. 2 pounds of ground beef, a can of diced tomatoes, some frozen vegetables, a whole bunch of seasoning, like you just saw a bay leaf in there. You can serve it over rice. You can have it on crunchy tacos. You could make it, it's essentially like a chili base almost, like how I would make my chili. It just has potatoes. So Andres suggested that we do rice with it, but it already has potatoes in it, so I probably won't do rice. I'll probably do tacos. This would also make a really great like shepherd's pie, or you could even do, like I said, with a chili, add some beans. You could make it into a taco salad. You could just make beef soup out of it. I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is tacos. I typically have picadillo in tacos of some sort. I don't like it over rice. That's just my personal opinion. Lots of people like it over rice though. Just, I think more because of the potatoes. Is just like a lot of thicker starches. So anyway, I had this simmering all morning just to reduce out that liquid and make it a little bit thicker. It's still on the thin side, but it did pretty good, and the potatoes are still firm enough to hold up. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Sneak peek to the what I ate in a day. I have to actually calculate the points. Surprisingly enough, potatoes are not that many points on Weight Watchers, but I still have to be careful because the ground beef that we use is 90-10. So it's not the extra lean like turkey. You could do turkey, but you need a little bit of fat for picadillo if you've never had it. Also, I've had picadillo where you have smaller diced potatoes. That's really good too, not the vegetables and stuff. And anyway, that's what we're having. So now I have to figure out what I'm having for lunch because that's gonna be a heavy dinner. I probably will have a smaller lunch, but we'll see. Oh, it's cold. Okay, we just finished up dinner and my what I eat in a day is kind of slacking today because I haven't eaten a whole lot. Like I had a late breakfast, almost lunchtime. It was like 10:45, almost 11 by the time I even had breakfast. So then I had a protein shake for like a in-between snack for lunch or whatever. And then I had dinner and that was it. And I have a lot of points left over for the day and I'm not hungry at all and it's already 7. And so I'm like, maybe I'll just not upload that one. I don't really know. I just got done responding to a bunch of Instagram messages and I find it absolutely cathartic talking with you guys. Good conversation. I've met some really great people through the DMs and it's just so cool to be able to talk with you guys. So what I did was I've voice messaged with a few of you in the past that I voice message with like regularly, but I don't voice message everybody all the time. I usually just write back. Well, the other night when I was answering DMs, I voice messaged every single one of them. And I thought that it was so cool to voice message back with you guys and like have, like as if we were on the phone. It was just a really, really cool experience and a lot of you liked it too. It's probably like 25 people and maybe like 5 or 6 of you ended up actually voice messaging me back, which I'm so appreciative of. Like I said, I think that it's just a super cool experience to be able to get to do that with you guys. So anyway, thank you. I was talking with one of my now like Instagram friends. Her name's Sine. Sine, if you're watching, thank you for the conversation. But I had to laugh because she was talking about like my grocery hauls and she lives in Texas and stuff like that. And she was talking about Autumn and I had, oh thank you baby. I had to laugh because she was talking about like her just being a character and stuff like that. And I'm watching Autumn during dinner and then when she's cleaning up after dinner and now she's playing and I'm just like, I think I have my hands full. It's just really funny to like talk with you guys and get a perspective from people in like a whole other world. I mean, she lives in Texas, but it's super cool. It brings so much joy. It makes everything a lot better. It also makes me feel better when other people notice that people are just downright ugly sometimes. Because then I know it's just not me. So I'm gonna clean up from dinner. We have the picadillo left over and just a few dishes in the dishwasher. I didn't eat a whole lot today, so because of that, there weren't a lot of dishes. And the picadillo was 1 pot and 1 cutting board, so pretty cool. So I'm going to get this cleaned up. I'm gonna have the girls like spot clean the living room and clean up the toys. And then I'm actually going to do a toy rotation for Everly. I was telling Andres that I wanted to do this last night. Take some of the bigger toys that she doesn't play with as much upstairs to the playroom and bring some of those toys down here so that she just has a variety of stuff. She doesn't play upstairs too often, but I've heard toy rotations are like the best for kids, especially when they're little like that and they get bored with things very easily. So yeah, we're gonna rotate some of her bigger toys and see how it goes. Also, I've accumulated this guy from last night, the heck. Careful. Careful, go slow. Yes, go slow. I'm right here. All right, Everly!
Yay! I thought she was cleaning up by herself. Yay!
Go that way. Okay, so we took up the big Minnie Mouse. We took up the little table that has like the activity table. We took up the house. Love you. I already tucked her in. She came down for a sip of water. I think she just wanted an extra hug, which is totally fine with me. But anyway, we took up the house. The balls I think I'm going to take up too, because I ended up getting rid of the ball pit, and she loves them, but she dumps them out when they're not in a ball pit, and they just go everywhere. So I think I'm going to take them upstairs too, where they can be a little bit more confined. We brought down the trampoline and the dollhouse. She actually loves standing at the dollhouse and taking things out and putting them back in. And this part opens up. So I think I'm going to put this along the wall over there and take the balls up. So we brought the car from inside. She's got her walker, which she doesn't even really use. Her actual walker, like the car one, I just have it out in the garage. Hair tie monster over there. It's so cute. I don't want to get rid of it or anything, and she enjoys pushing it. We didn't need that one and this one. So again, kind of toy rotation. So that's going to go up. Those two will stay down. She loves getting on this thing, and with the bar, it really helps. Autumn actually got that for Christmas, but she loves it. So these are the only two things I brought down. Oh, I took up the Baby Shark toy. I don't know why my YouTube's on. I also took up the Minnie Mouse bike and ride toy from inside the toy chest, and her Mega Blocks. I took those upstairs too, because those are all things she plays with down here, but she literally just dumps them all out and then doesn't play with them again. So I'm thinking in a different environment, she'll enjoy those things a little bit more. And then we'll switch it up here. And I just brought the little horse that she got for Christmas down yesterday. So yeah, the cats love the trampoline though, so that'll probably be an issue. Lola, don't eat whatever that is, please. Thank you. But even before bed tonight, she really enjoyed having the few extra little toys here. And you know what's so weird? I don't know why, ever since moving these pictures over here, they get crooked so easily. I don't know what's going on. Everything's cleaned up for the most part. Oh, don't you hate that when you try and throw something away, it ends up on the floor in front of the trash can, not in the trash can. So yeah, my job, check, check, here is done. Also, I'm gonna take this toy upstairs. It's a book that has, or like an electronic book that has just like a bunch of words and stuff in it. She really likes turning the pages. But again, she likes these things, but she pulls them out and this is Autumn's puzzle set that she forgot to take upstairs. And it just ends up kind of sitting here. So I never, ever, ever did a toy rotation with the girls. Never. Not because I didn't want to, but because I'm lazy and I have a lot going on. And when their toys were down here, it just all kind of stayed in here and they played with whatever. But now that it's, who's awake? Who's upstairs? Emily? Madeline? I hear somebody. Who's in the office? I swear I can hear somebody messing with stuff up there. The cats are meowing. Okay, I hear you. I don't know what. I hear you. Your food? Okay. They have an automatic feeder. I don't know. Okay. You hear me? You see mommy right here, right? Oh my gosh. It's like I have 6 kids. 7 if you include Andres. Hi, Mila with the hair ties. Hi, Mila, give me that hair tie. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I don't know what I was saying. It sounded like somebody was upstairs. This house gets creepier and creepier as time goes on. So at the end of the night, this is typically what I do. The girls help a tremendous amount because I've said this before, they're the ones that make the mess most of the time, because if it were just me here, I guarantee you it would not be as messy as it is every day. So that's part of their daily contribution to the house, is to pick up and leave places cleaner than where they found it. But then I go back and perfect it, because I don't expect perfection from them. I just expect effort. And most of the time I get really great effort from them. They're super good girls, which is exactly why they always have cool privileges and stuff. But I still sometimes have to go behind them and pick up little things that I see that they don't necessarily see, which is totally fine. It's part of them growing up and learning how to do it in their own way and the right way. I think because of the weather, I have felt kind of like slumpy all day today. I told Andres, I was like, when you get home, I may be on the Peloton because I really want to get a ride in today. And it's 9 p.m. and I haven't gone on it yet because I just feel like blah, you know? So I got on here to chit chat before I am going to get on the bike. And then Andres called. He had called me after work and he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop at the store right now and get the girls the Valentine's Day stuff. But we were going to do a pickup order for tomorrow. And we normally don't do like anything crazy for Valentine's Day. Just like a little, I usually have him pick stuff out for them because I just feel like he has all girls and I think that the girls should feel special coming from him, just like he feels special when it's Father's Day. I just feel like for them, they have him in their life, that he should be the one to do it, but it's really from the two of us. We usually pick stuff out together because he doesn't know what to get, but usually it's just like a little tiny stuffed animal and some chocolates. And then like this year I've been trying to do, I started this last Easter. I almost said, I don't know what I was gonna say, Easter, like I was thinking bunny day in my head and it just didn't come out correctly. But last Easter I started getting them books for like every little holiday. We have a pretty big book collection, especially because we've been buying Emmy books for her whole life, and then we started buying Maddie books for her whole life. And so we have a pretty vast collection from baby on up, and we've just kept them. I've downsized some of the like cheaper books or books that have been torn or colored in or whatever. I've pared those down over the years, but I just think it's really cute to have. Thanks, Lola. Oh, it's blocked anyway, you can't even see it. I'm like, she's going to the bathroom. But yeah, I just think it's kind of cute to have like little holiday books. We don't have a ton, but we have a couple from Easter, a couple from Valentine's Day. So normally it's like just a little book, a little animal, some chocolates, just like something cute. This year I wanted to try and get them like a game or something. We actually both work on Valentine's Day. My mom's gonna be here with them, and I didn't get the mini dash heart waffle maker. I'm so mad. I had it in my Target cart and I never pulled, I don't know why I didn't pull it. I think because you had to order $35 to get free shipping, and I was like, I'll add something else to my cart, I'm sure. And then it freaking sold out and I couldn't find it anywhere. So mad, because I had the Halloween one, I had the winter one, and they actually had a Christmas one. I think it was a gingerbread man, but I never got that one. And I wanted the heart one. Ugh, so rude. Maybe next year I'll find it. Also, don't mind my pimples, I've been picking up them. I know, I'm awful. But I thought that would be kind of cute for them just to have like a little cutesy breakfast before we go to work or whatever, and wake up to some Valentine's Day stuff from us. And so he was like, I think I'm just gonna get it tonight because we're actually supposed to like snow, ice over this weekend. It's like bone chilling, freezing outside right now for us, at least. Again, people from the north are probably like, your 30-degree weather is nothing compared to the snowstorms and blizzards we've been having. And I've been seeing them, they're kind of crazy, but for us, we're not used to this kind of weather. So yeah, this weekend's gonna be kind of a nightmare, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm going to get a workout in because I promised myself I would, and I'm supposed to be on a 14-day challenge with my group of peeps, and I have to just get it done. I have to. I know when I am done, I'll feel so much better. Oh my God, that pimple. So much better about myself. So that's what I just keep telling myself. Quick 20 or 30 minute ride. I don't have to go all out as long as I just get it done, and I'll feel so much better. I also don't have a vlog to edit. I was going to edit what I eat in a day, but sitting at the computer doesn't sound appealing right now. So Peloton ride it is. And when I say Peloton, I mean Peloton app ride, because clearly I don't have the Peloton bike. I have the Echelon bike, but I use the Peloton app to do my workouts. So that's what I mean by Peloton ride. Okay, we're not gonna film from that side with that big old thing on my face. Much better, you can't really see it. I'm doing an Ali Love Peloton class, and I wanna know how people get to 115 cadence. I'm at 78 dying. 1, 2, got it. We did it, Lola. Lola, we did it. Mila, We did it. Okay, nobody cared that I finished, but that's okay. I cared. None of the cats cared. Girls are in bed, and the dress isn't home yet, but I did it. Now I'm laying on the floor. I'm stretching, and I'm going to do some ab exercises because my stomach is where I gain the weight the quickest, and I don't lose it from my stomach the fastest. I actually feel like I lose it from my upper body the fastest, like this region and my face. Like I can already tell my face is depuffed, probably not in this angle, but depuffed a little bit from just losing 7 pounds, which is like nothing. But I feel like the rest of me is still, it's gonna take a lot more than 7 pounds to get there. So I'm gonna stretch and do some abs and then go take a shower. My biggest hype guys, they're back. Y'all here to cheer me on or just stare?